It is the matter of what Moscow wants. This was Steve Witkoff, the Trump envoy, who'd gone to talk ceasefire with Vladimir Putin. The debrief was delivered by his Secretary of State at a meeting of the G7 in Canada.
I think there is reason to be cautiously optimistic, but by the same token, we continue to recognize this is a difficult and complex situation. It will not be easy, it will not be simple, but we certainly feel like we're at least some steps closer to ending this war and bringing peace, but it's still a long journey.
Amidst talk of a ceasefire, this is the picture on the ground. Russia continues to advance in the Kursk region, but there's dispute over the circumstances of Ukrainian soldiers. Putin has said they're surrounded. The Ukrainians insist they're not. Donald Trump has taken the Russian line.
Biden should have never let this war happen. First of all, you don't want to pick on somebody that's a lot larger than you, even with the money. There's a lot of money that we gave them and a lot of equipment. It's unbelievable. Right now you have a lot of Ukrainian soldiers that are encircled and in grave danger, and I've asked them not to kill those soldiers, please, not to kill those soldiers. We don't want them killed.
It was a plea to the aggressor in Moscow, for whom everything is a negotiation.
I would like to emphasize that if they lay down their arms and surrender, they will be guaranteed life and decent treatment in accordance with the norms of international law and the laws of the Russian Federation.
On the night Trump's envoy visited Moscow, so did Ukrainian attack drones, brought down by Russian air defenses, but not before they damaged apartment blocks. As Ukraine's president was handing out war medals, Donald Trump spoke of a very good chance the war could end. But Ukrainian concerns are compounded by Russia's stance on a ceasefire, still some way off.
It is still crucial to pressure Russia into being constructive, to put an end to all these Russian manipulations that could only prolong the war.
On the day the US president was making requests of Russia, G7 ministers delivered a warning.
Now is the time for a ceasefire with no conditions. Ukraine has set their position out. It is now for Russia to accept it.
The G7 warned Russia if it didn't back a ceasefire in Ukraine, it would face further sanctions. In content and tone, it was a message much stronger than Trump's. In confrontation with Putin, there remains a distance between allies and the ally in the White House. James Matthews, Sky News in Washington.